28 years later could have been great, but the creative team got lost in their own sauce. The first half hour was a really good, grounded story about a father and a son dealing with this post-apocalyptic world. And the thing is, in the first half hour, there are these really amazing moments of flair and style that accentuate the filmmaking and the movie as a whole. But as the movie goes on, we kind of lose those bits of flair as standout moments, and they become our new baseline, and not in a positive way. The first half hour does a really good job of getting you to buy in on these characters and care about them, and there are these little moments of brilliance and flair spiced in, especially whenever the zombies are killed. But as we go further into the movie, the characters become almost a vehicle to deliver that sauce, that style, as opposed to a combined story, a combined experience. Our story and our characters gradually take a backseat, start making dumber and dumber decisions. Not just horror movie dumb, but dumb as in, I can't wrap my head around how they would make that decision or even think that way. And they take a backseat to the style. The movie gradually becomes style over substance the further you go into it. And at one point, we're introduced to a new character who kind of regrounds the movie in reality and brings us back. And then after he is killed off, the movie is totally downhill after that point. There's no more caring about these characters that you can really do because it's so cartoonish and graphic novel-y almost. And early on, those bits of graphic novel artistry, or whatever you want to call it, coming through work because it's highlights. But as we go on, it overtakes the entire movie and really stops you from enjoying it because it's all slop, you know? Not slop, but it's like sugar, you know? Sugar is really awesome, candy's really awesome in little bits, but if you just gorge yourself on it all day, you can't enjoy it. And that's how I feel about this movie. This movie started off as a balanced meal, and halfway through, you just start shoveling candy into your mouth. Not that the candy is not good exactly, but you can't appreciate it because it's so oversaturated. All in all, I feel like this movie could have been great, but the further it went, aside from the style overtaking the substance, it almost felt like the creative team stopped caring about our story and our audience and more so wanted to flex their, look how cool I can make this look muscle, which is fine, but it is really at the expense of the rest of our movie, the rest of our story, the rest of our characters, and it hurts the film overall, and it made me, as an audience member, feel like they didn't give a shit. It made it feel like it was a big old joke, which I hated. This movie could have been an 8, 9 out of 10 after that first half hour, but realistically, after watching the rest of it, I have it somewhere around a 5. And honestly, a 5 feels generous just because I almost got annoyed at the way the creative team seemed to stop caring about our characters. All in all, 4, 5 out of 10. Could have been an 8, 9. Really disappointed, but kind of still interesting to watch.